All right, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is Pale Blue Dot. This is coming from Carl Sagan, guys. Let's go and check it out. Guys, I'm an absolute nerd for anything Carl Sagan related, to the point where, where's it at? Guys, I have a sticker that I got when I was on vacation in Charleston, guys. Look at this. And I'm just waiting to put it on the back of one of my Jeeps, guys. I'm waiting for it, but I'm like, I don't know, right? Should I put this here? People are gonna think that I'm like some Satan worshiper or something. I'm sure if they read it fast enough, but in all actuality, I just worship at the altar of Carl Sagan, guys. Right? I miss Pluto. Either way, guys, let's go and check it out.
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest.
I'm guessing this was taken from one of the Voyagers.
But for us, it's different.
Images, sir. The Earth isn't round.
Every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam.
Right.
The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatred.
Guys, if this does not make you feel small, I'm not sure anything else will, right? I mean, he's making a point here, absolutely. Like, there are absolutely billions upon trillions upon quintillions of small dots dotted around our multiverse, guys, right? You understand this, guys? And everything, he's right. Everything that we know is absolutely right here. Anything we've ever heard of is right here. Guys, it's just us, right? I mean, this is a message of unity, and I love the concept of it. I mean, honestly, you can have your own culture and belief system and all that stuff, bro. Do your thing, but just understand, at the end of the day, we are absolutely one race, right? We are one group of people that have different cultures, right? Genius. I love the way he's putting this together. This feels great and insightful.
Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe,
we don't,
are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth...
Why would help come from anyone else, guys? Anywhere else? We don't deserve it. Be honest. We don't deserve it.
Is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is...
That's my concern here. We're the only world that we know to harbor life. I understand. I agree to a certain extent, but every time I hear something like that, it kind of brings me back to this one statement here. I guess it all depends on how life is defined, right? Like, are you trying to tell me that the water, I don't know, beneath the surface of Mercury is not harboring some type of like microorganism? That's life, right? Any of the Keplers that may or may not have, green vegetation, is that not considered life, right? If we're referring to specifically life as we know it, or as we respect life very specifically on this planet, then I understand the point, but I do think that if we open up how we define life, we'll probably be more apt to understanding that there is absolutely life outside this planet.
Nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand.
Right.
It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience.
Oh, yeah, it is.
There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home,
guys,
we've ever known.
He's not wrong. Listen, I love the whole idea of it. I mean, anything that preaches the concept of bringing people together and just stopping the nonsense of just separating things. It's just, you know, like, I understand certain things, right, in terms of like borders and things like that. I'm not one of these people who are like, break down the borders. No, we need time. All right, we need time for everyone to kind of come up to the same overall standard, depending on where you are at the very least, right? But yeah, we definitely need a lot of time before we start talking about releasing of borders. People need to all live by the same rule of law, at least, right? Same overall ethics and morality. Then I would probably suggest, you know, hey, listen, let's all come together and stop separating each other by countries and things like that. But we're not there yet, and I'm not even trying to say let's do that now. We're not doing that. Safety is a big concern, mainly in countries. Let me not start this, guys. Mainly in no, forget it. We're here. Mainly in like oil-rich countries, right? We need to listen. I understand. Maybe it just so happens that we always seem to not treat countries that oil is found in very nicely. But yeah, anyway, so we just need to figure out all of our nonsense. That's kind of where I'm at right now with that. But yeah, absolutely. We are minuscule in this universe. We are a speck of dust on a cosmic level, at least, right? Yeah, studying the stars will at all times and by all definitions make you realize how small everything is. All of the issues you think that are important were probably made by some random social contract that was signed when you weren't even alive, and you probably would have been sitting at that table, bro, right? So we just need to do better. That's it. Let's just do better. Guys, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly, all right?